Hello, I'm Bob. Thank you for purchasing the Green Thermo 2 digital thermostat. Today, I will get you familiar with the product, how to install and use it. This digital thermostat can be used for a wide variety of temperature control applications. Today, we will discuss about pairing it with our greenhouse heaters. Here's how it comes out of the box. On the top and bottom of the unit are mounting holes to mount it on a wall close to a 110-volt power source. On the face at the top are the three mode LEDs, heat or winter function, operating in the mode you selected, cool or summer function LED. The up and down arrows are used for temperature selection and also used to help change from Fahrenheit to Celsius or back to Fahrenheit. In the middle is the display with temperature indication. On the far right is your cool or heat mode button, and below that is the on-off button. Lift the cap to reveal the plug for your heater. On the bottom is the power cord and the temperature sensor. It is important to install the Thermo 2 device on a wall that will receive little moisture. It must be plugged directly into a power source, extension cord, or power strip rated for 5,000 BTUs or 1,500 watts or more. The Thermo 2 is rated for indoor use, like a greenhouse, garage, or storage room. After mounting, place the end of the sensor cable at the most suitable point for temperature control. Choose the height that you want the temperature to be held at and place the sensor there. It should be freely suspended. The room temperature can only be optimally controlled when the sensor is not influenced by drafts, solar radiation, direct sunlight, or other heat or cold sources. For propagation of plants and seeds, position the sensor in the soil close to the roots. The sensor must be entirely surrounded by soil. For larger pots, the sensor should be located in the middle of the pot. Next, plug the Thermo 2 directly into a main power source, as previously noted. Turn it on by pressing and holding the on-off button for 5 seconds. It will light up and determine the ambient temperature of the sensor, which will be indicated on the display. To switch the unit off, press and hold the on-off button for 5 seconds and the unit will go dark. With the Thermo 2 on, let's change from Celsius to Fahrenheit or back by pressing the up or down arrow once. When the digits are flashing, press and hold the cool or heat mode button for 5 seconds. A C or F will flash in the display. Now press the up button for F or Fahrenheit and the down button for C or Celsius. The unit will show your selection and stop flashing in 3 seconds. It will indicate your choice on the display along with the current ambient temperature from the sensor. With the Thermo 2 on, switch from heating to cooling mode by pressing and holding the upper right button for 5 seconds. The heating mode is indicated by the red LED on the top left. Press and hold the upper right button again to change to cooling mode. It will be indicated briefly in the display by a C, and the green LED on the upper right will stay lit. Change it back to heat and it will show an H briefly along with the red LED in the upper left. To adjust the set temperature for either the heating or cooling mode, press the up or down arrow once. You can move up or down in 1 degree increments now with each additional press of the arrows. If you hold down one of the arrows, you can increase or decrease at a much faster pace. I will now demonstrate the Thermo 2 operation using the BioGreen Palma heater. First, I will plug the heater into the Thermo 2. And using the on-off button, turn on the Thermo 2. I am simulating the need to use the heater in wintertime, and using the cool or heat mode button, I will set the Thermo 2 to heat if it isn't already. Using the up and down arrows, I will set my desired temperature. Please note, just because the temperature settings on the Thermo 2 can go quite high, it will be limited by the maximum heating temperature that your heater outputs, and also how well insulated your greenhouse is to reach your desired hold temperature. Next, I will turn the Palma to wintertime mode and turn the temperature dial on the Palma heater to 10. You don't have to worry about it getting too hot because the temperature level will now be controlled by the Thermo 2. When the ambient temperature measured from the sensor dips below my set temp, The heater will turn on, start the fan, and begin to heat, which will be indicated by the yellow operational LED in the top middle. Just like a thermostat in your house, the Thermo 2 will maintain the temperature even when it gets colder outside, provided that your greenhouse is insulated and within the recommended size for the heater. Please refer to your heater's manual. The red heat LED will remain on to signify you are in heat mode even when the unit isn't heating. To use in cooling mode, press and hold the cool or heat button for 5 seconds. AC will appear, and the green cool LED will illuminate. On the Palma, set the selector dial to fan. Now set your cooling temperature for when the fan should turn on if the ambient temperature of the sensor goes above. If your display shows HH in a signal tone, it means that either the circuit was interrupted or the temperature has risen to approximately 99 degrees Celsius or 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove the sensor from direct heat, solar radiation, or direct sunlight, and the tone will go away after it cools down within a few seconds. If the sensor is in a cool spot, a circuit interrupt has happened. To reset, unplug the Thermo 2 and plug it back in. Thanks for watching and enjoy your BioGreen Thermo 2 digital thermostat.